Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try to change a habit or control your thoughts, something stronger always pulls you back into the same patterns? This happens because 95% of what we do every day comes from the subconscious. It determines our decisions, reactions, and even our worldview. But what if I told you there's a way to reprogram this part of your mind to create the life you want? The truth is that the subconscious doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. Everything we consistently repeat to it becomes a programmed command. The problem is that stress and anxiety block this process, preventing you from reaching your true potential. But there is a solution: meditation. In today's video, I'll teach you 7 powerful meditation techniques to help you access the subconscious and reprogram your mind for success. Each of these practices has a profound effect on how you think, feel, and act. And the 7th technique is one of the most powerful, used by monks and spiritual seekers for centuries. Stay with me until the end to learn how to apply it. But before we begin, it's essential to understand how the subconscious really works. Our brain works like a supercomputer, and the subconscious is the operating system running in the background. It stores everything: past experiences, beliefs, and emotional patterns that shape our lives without us even realizing it. If you've ever tried to change a habit and felt something inside you resisting, it's because the subconscious is programmed to keep what it already knows. Most of our daily decisions, from what we eat to how we react to stress, don't come from conscious logic but rather from this internal database. This explains why many people repeat the same mistakes, enter toxic relationships, or feel trapped in cycles of self-sabotage. The subconscious simply follows the script that has been written over the years. But here's the good news: the subconscious can be reprogrammed. And this is where meditation comes in as a powerful tool. When we meditate, we enter brain states that allow us to access and modify these deep-seated programs. It's like rewriting a code so that your mind works in your favor. However, not all meditation techniques activate the subconscious in the right way. Some are more effective at unlocking this hidden power within us. And that's exactly what we're about to explore: 7 meditation techniques that will transform the way you think and feel. Let's start with the first, a simple yet highly effective practice to calm the mind and open the way for deep change. 1. Conscious breathing meditation. The first technique we'll explore is conscious breathing meditation. It may sound simple, but this practice has a profound impact on how your mind functions. The subconscious is directly connected to breathing. When we're anxious or stressed, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid, sending distress signals to the brain. On the other hand, when we breathe deeply and with control, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which reduces stress and puts us in the ideal state to access the subconscious. This technique involves bringing total attention to your breath without trying to change it at first. Simply observe the natural flow of air entering and leaving your nose. After a few minutes, begin to deepen your breath, inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, and slowly exhaling through your nose or mouth. This rhythm creates a calming pattern that opens the doors to a deeper meditative state. With regular practice, you'll notice that your mind becomes clearer and more receptive to new thought patterns. The key here is consistency. The more you train your breath, the faster you'll enter a deep relaxation state where mental reprogramming takes place. Now that we understand the importance of breath control, let's move on to the second technique, which takes us even deeper: accessing the alpha state, the ideal brain frequency for subconscious reprogramming. 2. The alpha state meditation. If you've ever noticed that your best ideas come when you're relaxed, like when waking up or before falling asleep, there's a reason for that. In these moments, your brain is in a state called alpha, the ideal frequency for accessing the subconscious and installing new beliefs and mental patterns. The alpha state meditation involves slowing down mental activity to enter this brainwave state intentionally. To do this, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and focus on your breath, allowing your body to relax completely. Now, visualize a staircase with 10 steps. With each step you descend mentally, repeat phrases like, "My mind is relaxed and receptive," or, "I am connecting with my subconscious." This countdown tricks the brain into slowing down and entering alpha more quickly. You'll notice that your mind becomes more flexible, and this is the perfect time to insert positive affirmations or visualize your goals. It's like planting seeds in the fertile soil of the subconscious. By practicing this technique, you'll develop greater control over your mental states and be able to reprogram limiting patterns. Now that you know how to access the alpha state, let's move on to the next technique, the power of affirmations in subconscious mind reprogramming. 3. Meditation with affirmations. Now that you know how to enter the alpha state, it's time to enhance this state with a powerful tool, affirmations. The subconscious learns through repetition. Everything we hear, say, and think repeatedly becomes an ingrained belief. This is why many people remain stuck in negative patterns. They've spent years reinforcing limiting messages without realizing it. Affirmation meditation allows you to reprogram these beliefs and install new mental patterns. To practice it, enter a relaxed state, either through conscious breathing or the alpha state method. Then, start repeating present tense statements that reflect the reality you want to create. Examples include: I am a calm and balanced person. Abundance flows naturally into my life. My subconscious mind works in my favor. By consistently repeating these affirmations, they become embedded in your subconscious, gradually reshaping your thoughts and behaviors. The more you practice, the stronger and more transformative the effect will be. These first 3 techniques alone can create a powerful shift in your subconscious programming. But there are still 4 more advanced techniques to explore, including the ancient method used by monks for centuries. Stay with me, because what comes next will take your mind reprogramming to an entirely new level. The secret to this technique lies in emotion. Simply repeating words mechanically isn't enough. When you truly feel the meaning behind the words, you signal to the subconscious that it is a reality. For an even greater impact, you can record your own affirmations and listen to them while you sleep, a time when the subconscious is most receptive. With consistent practice, affirmations become second nature, transforming the way you think and act. And to deepen this mental programming, let's move on to the next technique, creative visualization, a tool used by athletes and great minds to materialize their goals. If you've ever caught yourself daydreaming, imagining an ideal future, or replaying mental scenes in vivid detail, you've already experienced the power of creative visualization. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply registers the information and acts accordingly. This is why elite athletes use this technique to improve performance. The brain believes the experience has already happened and responds as if it were real. Guided meditation for visualization involves mentally creating the reality you want to experience. To do this, find a quiet place, relax, and close your eyes. Start by imagining a scenario where you have already achieved your goals. If you want more confidence, visualize yourself acting with security and charisma. If you seek prosperity, see yourself living in abundance. The more sensory details you add, colors, sounds, smells, and even emotions, the more powerful the programming will be. The key is to feel the experience as if it is already real, generating an emotional state aligned with your new reality. Over time, this practice naturally shifts your perception and behavior, as your mind starts seeking ways to align your life with this mental image. Now that you've learned how to use visualization to influence the subconscious, let's move on to an even deeper technique, the meditation of emptiness, a portal to true inner transformation. If all the techniques we've seen so far involve directing the mind toward a specific purpose, the meditation of emptiness does the opposite. Instead of filling the mind with images, words, or intentions, this practice consists of completely silencing thoughts, allowing the subconscious to manifest naturally and without interference. The goal of this technique is to go beyond analytical thinking and access a state of pure consciousness. To practice it, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on the space between thoughts. At first, your mind will try to fill the silence with distractions, but instead of fighting it, simply observe the thoughts as they come and go, like clouds passing in the sky. With practice, you will start experiencing brief moments of total mental emptiness. This state creates a powerful space for deep insights and spontaneous subconscious reprogramming. It's like clearing unnecessary files from your internal system, making room for a new mental reality. This technique is often used by monks and advanced meditation practitioners to achieve states of enlightenment and deeper understanding. The more time you spend in absolute silence, the more clarity and mental control you develop. Now that you understand the importance of emptiness in reprogramming the mind, let's explore a modern, scientifically proven tool for altering mental states, binaural beats. Binaural beats, unlocking the mind through sound. Have you ever heard that certain sound frequencies can directly influence your mental state? That's exactly what happens with binaural beats, a technology that induces the brain into specific states, making it easier to access the subconscious. Binaural beats work like this: each ear receives a slightly different frequency, and the brain, in an attempt to balance the difference, creates a third internal frequency, aligning with certain brain states. For example, Alpha frequencies promote relaxation and creativity, while theta frequencies are ideal for accessing the subconscious and reprogramming mental patterns. To use this technique, simply put on headphones, choose an audio track with the desired frequency, and enter a state of relaxation. During meditation, you can either focus on your breathing or combine the beats with affirmations and visualizations to amplify the effect. Studies show that listening to binaural beats regularly can reduce stress, improve focus, and even facilitate behavioral changes. Over time, your mind becomes accustomed to entering these states more easily, making subconscious access a natural process. Now that we understand how technology can assist in meditation, let's move on to the final technique, an ancient practice of emotional cleansing and deep reprogramming, Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono, healing the subconscious through forgiveness and gratitude. Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian practice of healing and reconciliation that works directly on the subconscious, helping to release negative memories, limiting beliefs, and emotional blockages. Unlike the other techniques we've explored, this meditation uses the repetition of 4 simple but incredibly powerful phrases. Small blue diamond, I'm sorry. Small blue diamond, please forgive me. Small blue diamond, I love you. Small blue diamond, thank you. Each of these phrases carries a deep intention. I'm sorry acknowledges the problem, please forgive me releases guilt and emotional weight, I love you brings acceptance and healing, and thank you reinforces inner transformation. By repeating these words in a meditative state, you begin to reprogram the subconscious, dissolving patterns that cause suffering. To practice it, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. Visualize a negative situation or emotion and start repeating the phrases, truly feeling each word resonate within you. Over time, this practice becomes a powerful tool for clearing your mind and creating a new emotional reality. Now that we've covered all 7 techniques, one question arises: how can you apply them in a practical and efficient way? That's exactly what we're going to explore now. Now that you've learned the 7 meditation techniques to access the subconscious, an important question remains: how can you integrate them into your daily life in a practical way? The key lies in consistency and adapting them to your routine. You don't need to practice all the techniques at once, the best approach is to start with the one that resonated with you the most. If you struggle to relax, conscious breathing meditation can be a great starting point. If you want to reprogram limiting beliefs, try affirmations and creative visualization. For those seeking a deeper level of connection, Ho'oponopono and the meditation of emptiness are powerful allies. A highly effective strategy is to create a morning reprogramming ritual. Set aside just 10 minutes after waking up to practice one of these techniques. Over time, you can extend this period or experiment with different combinations. Another great approach is to listen to binaural beats while doing tasks like reading or relaxing. The secret to integrating these practices is repetition. The more you train your mind, the more accessible your subconscious becomes. Small daily adjustments can lead to massive transformations in the long run. Now that you know how to apply these techniques to your daily life, let's move on to the final part, a summary of the benefits and a crucial step to turn this knowledge into real action. Throughout this video, we've explored 7 powerful meditation techniques that can transform your mind and life. From breath control to binaural beats and Ho'oponopono, each of these practices has the potential to unlock your subconscious and reprogram limiting mental patterns. But remember, knowledge alone doesn't create transformation, action does. Choose one technique and start practicing today. Commit to doing it for at least 1 week. You can even combine different techniques based on your needs, but the most important thing is to build a consistent habit. Now, I want to hear from you, which of these techniques caught your attention the most? Let me know in the comments which one you'll try first. If this content helped you, don't forget to like and share it with someone who needs to access the true power of the subconscious mind. And if you want to dive even deeper, check out this video right here, where I talk about another powerful method to accelerate your mental evolution. See you there. Rock it.